Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats offense will have the football first. C.J. Baxter, he is a... Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. There's some room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Throwing Reed. That's caught. It's Bussey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Snags it, and there's running room. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option, the keeper. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Reed. Got it in the middle. It's Craven. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. could not make his way to the corner. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Reed. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. The run inside. It's Edwards. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the one, you get the first down. Get it farther, you get... And he breaks the... On the ground, it's Edwards. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Play action with Reed. Here's the pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Here's a little room there. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Aggies! They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Reed to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Caught close to the marker. It's Horton. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Throwing Reed. Rifles it down the middle. Catch inside. 25. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the... Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Texas A&M going quickly.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changed.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here.
Makes a grab and room to run. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the... On the move, it's Edwards. Picks up the first down. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball.
There's a crease. Got enough for the first. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Texas! Might be calling a hot route. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Horton. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Reed. This time he's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It's good. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He's got it again. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be 3rd and long. Reed. He's got the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Reed to throw. Complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. A&M comes back out with another first down. Running inside, it's Edwards. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.